Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good day to you. Welcome back everyone. It's day 6, playing Dragonkin, the Banished, and our builds number 3, Barbarian, Bloody Assault. Now I need to add totems. Now I need to add totems to the description. And obviously Toxic Dragon, Toxic Worm. So today we're finalizing the build, finishing the last map in endgame mode. Alright, trying to go and get the items I need. So let's think about items I need. Even without them, the build is just doing pretty well in terms of survivability, in terms of damage. I'm very much satisfied where this is going. Like, very much. So yesterday we done quite a bit of optimization of the board. There is still some kind of space left here. So what we did, we make Ancestral Totem, we make it an ultimate skill. Make it an ultimate skill, we're working as a number of summons. There is still some left to gain from here. And in the same time, it just like make it second most damaging skill altogether. Remove some Drake skills that we were using for damage, like the Reaper. This is went out. We also remove another skill that we've using for a while for no reason. I'll try and Unleash Frenzy, which is like was giving me plus 20 armor damage. But we were working, we got to Apocalypse difficulty. We played a couple of Apocalypse maps. We did realize our survivability not on the best place yet. So we got like Ancient Runes, which just does increase that survivability quite a bit. Incoming damage minus 20, and plus like a little bit extra health in terms of barrier. I'll take it. Give me, I'll take it. Alright. On the other hand, the talents, Vitality already was... Oh, did we get Vitality yesterday to rank 3? That's, well, 20% extra health, getting this more healing out of it. That couldn't cry, we put it on 2 right now, just missing 3 more points here. So this is getting me that more damage every time, more vampirism. Thinking like Corrupted Blood, we got Necklace Corrupted Blood, so it's getting me, we only need like 1 point in Corrupted Blood. So to enable all this swinging Bloody Assault more than 2 times per 10 seconds. Right, basically continues the swimming, disregarding. So now we're working on getting like some other stuff, like Vengeful Thorns would be okay-ish. Alright, survival we're still working with the Vermin expertise. So Vengeful Thorns, against bonus damage when you get attacked, and we don't care about actually thorns part of it, but bonus damage I'll take it. The Fury, also extra attack speed could work with this, so there's a bunch of things to work with. Replacing my weapons first and foremost. Alright, so like looking at the weapons, looking at getting Barbarian, Blood Curtain Cry higher. And gonna be trying to get better boots and so on. So this is the things we're gonna be working on today, and meanwhile finishing. Okay, another thing to say, we finally upgraded my rings to legendary. We crafted it, and legendary rings giving you ability to get that points into something. Alright, and we get the points into Cry over here. Alright, so let's put it this Cry on 3, which is doing pretty well if you ask me. Pretty well for me. Okay, back to the board. Another thing to say, Ancestrals, right? Like we mentioned Ancestrals with the new patch, the Ancestral working for a little bit different. Alright, so like we can activate every Ancestor, the activation with they giving all Ancestral giving you passive bonus. All the Ancestrally level up, giving you passive bonus, and currently we're leveling up. The Horatine Sun is just giving me extra toxic damage, so 10% extra toxic damage, working fine for my build. But ancestral that we have active, this Isabel, very good for survivability, and we got like Francisco to get boost and reroll in, so trying to get like some gear. Ultimately, I want to get this one to get my invulnerability. The thing with Ancestrals as well, in order to get bonus from level 20 activation, before the patch, if you select the Ancestral and you don't have a totems for them, but you have like a level 20 on it, it's gonna get level 20 activation. Now it's you need to actually get the attributes field to get the level 20 activation. Okay, that's, I said everything. So let's jump in. Eternal Gift, what we're looking for? We're looking for left hand with a Blood Curtain Cry. Okay, for getting me more toxic damage. Here we're looking for some summons with bonus hex, 5 hex, potentially. Alright, tributes. We also wanted tributes that give me some books. Yeah, like this one. This one I can get that Ancestral I was talking about to activate. So Apocalypse difficulty. Not reading this one. Jumping in. Today is the day. We're finishing this build and starting potentially on Summons build. I'll start in farming for Summons build. Like farming those Ancestrals is gonna be taking a while to get them to where I want them. Memento, one memento. Let me put some markers on stream over here. Yeah, those totems like doing some damage, like you see. Dude, like what a hard day today. Started a new subject in university, and it's not going well. It's not going well so far. I think I'm gonna be taking more time than needed on it. That's so neat. Okay. I don't know. I was watching a little bit of a Samsung game, just like GTA SQ game that come into Steam, well, come into PC, releasing basically on any other platforms, and in 2 days. And it's looking good. It's looking something like I want to play, you know. It's not a AAA game, so I expected also not a AAA price over here. Something that we can actually spend the time and play something new for a stream. So variety-based content. But like again, with double jumping, whatever reason, double dodging. I don't really want to double dodge here, but it's double dodging. So where's my loot? Killed so many so far, but where is my loot? I want those items. Okay, so ability-wise, we got like that reinforcements already getting me that extra health. So we're looking at that 1300. This is pretty good. 1300, 13k, obviously not 100. Some hex. Did I need a sorting out my hex? We don't. Don't need to do any sorting here. Run button. More 5 hexes. It's really looking good, this build. I would say it's maybe better than Treacherous Rain. Treacherous Rain has its own features, like you shouldn't be forgot about. And then the Drake gonna do like most damage. Find the Lost Sigil of Eternal. There's nowhere to find. Just look around, I guess. So you just look around for it. Mostly just like really missing somewhere. Area level 11 for my ancestral, meaning we still we get that 1 extra percent toxic damage. Cannot underestimate 1% in this game. Alright. You cannot. Those guys have the sigil, but about this guy. No sigil from the user. So don't tell me it's just dropped somewhere and I just miss it. Oh, look at this. 50 XP. Dude. Very good, very good, very good. Getting this XP that we long cover do. Find. There's a 5 hex fragment. Like it's here. It was at the fucking end of this. The last point of exploration. Well, that's fine. We found this thing. All right. Found 50 XP from the city, which is like very important to know. Good. Fast skill. So looking at her, we've seen the damage, 7 million from adaptive damage and mainly the shockwave, 8 million wisps of the swarm, 5 million protective swarm, and we have 30 million on ancestral totem and 60 million on bloody assault. So 30 plus 12, right? 42 plus 7, 50. So basically almost the same Alright, like all the supporting skills with Ancestral Totem. Ancestral Totem itself deal half the damage of my main skill. Which is like totally the stuff like I wasn't expecting to have. Okay, we need a weapon. Alright. But couldn't cry. Okay, +2. Cooldown reduction, so no toxic, no attack. No critical chance. Alright, that's a bad one. Then need to roll a good one, damn it. But we have our dungeon exploration soon. There'll be this multi-dungeons. That's the best place to farm. Also, I can abandon cleaning breaches, so I only can get like 2 chests instead of 3, which is gonna decrease my chances. Let's see what I have here. There's silence, so this is out. Alright. This out, this out. Oh, this is out. Looking on the grid. Toxic damage of 5. What you're looking here is some pet. Alright, some pets. I don't see any pets over here at all. The junk. This goes here. Next. I have only 1 point rate left per city. So this is giving me extra tribute. Permanent ice resistance bonus, I'll take it. I can use that. So the thing is, I don't think we can actually level up this current. Unfortunately, this current ancestral. Reset the damage. For the apparition. Good enough. Totem's done the job. Like some of the small fries just getting destroyed by the totems right away. More snakes trying to hide. Have a look at the map. Anything? There's something to grab over there. Some extra XP for city, and any XP is welcome. I would say any XP is welcome. Is it me like there are some sounds missing or something? I feel like it. There's something amiss. Yeah, just Totem's gonna do more damage here than my swim in, because it's like really hard to swim that, to swing this. Die fill. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the part where the totems are shining the most. Farmer, best legendary. Speak with the Scald. Where it is, so that way. I want to get the relic. To XP. I need to get the relic. There's also those guys over here. That needs some beating. Okay, very good, very good. Food in here helps. You're like 37 millions on the totems. All that crafting materials. Not forgetting about you. This is definitely missing some sounds. Absolutely. Divine fragments, and 2 of them. Divine, I mean, not exactly, but mystical. Escort the Scald. Okay, his mission is getting Lord. Who's the other guy? The other Barbarian. He didn't need you. The audacity. Place? Got my totems. This is the first map. Okay, we cannot really go outside. Giving quite a bit of damage. This is the first map that my totems actually beaten in damage. My main skill. Just have it more convenient to play those totems. Also, did you notice that the actually explosion on the totems went green? All right. Well, before I was complaining, it was white, the snow explosion. Now they did change, so I guess why is there nobody? Oh my god! Like those guys were staying over there. Jesus Christ! Hiding in the snow. That was so stupid. And going outside is just gonna kill you. I don't remember like this mission was so stupid. Oh my god, outside. Jesus Christ, why are you running, dude? Without fighting. Why you left me behind, you fool? And if you're gonna be like stopping somewhere because there is... Okay. Time to purify. We take the scalp for this amount of time. So yeah, I guess it was kind of bugged that the totems didn't switch to proper elemental. Indeed, indeed. They were dealing the green damage to begin with. Okay, okay. Boss fight. That was quite a long mission. Looking for a better weapon. That cry. Okay, attack bonus, and so we have like toxic, right? Electric damage bonus, gold summon damage. This does not fucking have toxic damage, dude. Like, how is possible it's getting that bad? And then we have like something like this. All the legendaries, bullshit. Okay. We didn't just need to take materials over here instead of the proper loot. 57 millions. Right, yeah, that was definitely the map. Very good map for totems. Mm-hmm. Well, we have another weapon over here, technique. We don't care about technique. What is this? Control. Control is interesting if it's like even working. Alright, it's interesting if it's even working. Can I try to test it on training dummy? But I don't see like building up the blue bar here. That's the thing. But maybe it's because it's the dummy. Okay. There's like there's some blue bar. Saw it happened. So it's not actively building up. What does this mean? Let's see, so we can strike back. Can strike back. Okay, that's the first time I noticed it. So it's not really working. All right, this the control not really working. Not now at least. There's like ice talent. What is it called? Supernatural cold. Can get me freeze when I have rage. So maybe that's control gonna be working with. Okay, next. What do we have next? Permanent reflexes bonus. Sure. What we need this tribute over here. Alright. That's what we need. Like really need. Really need. But I'm probably still gonna be running with rerolls. Because we need to start getting the items I want. Need to start getting some items. That's another map for totems. Take the pilgrim. Frog explosion? Did I just dodge that frog explosion? This can be. Okay. That one I didn't dodge. Divine Hex. Fills. There's so much fills. They're really competing now on a damage front. The totems are their main skill. Thank you, destroy something. Destroy the tanks. Heavy tanks, light tanks. What kind of tanks? Do I look wearing the right helmet? I do. Double checking. Okay, so music back, by the way. Music back, music back. This way. One more. Crazy frog. Level 13 for my dog, so we started on level 10. I was saying like yesterday that the level up feels like super slow. It did actually felt like very slow. We were leveling up the Ancestral yesterday, and now looks like feeling like the proper pace. Alright. Proper pace at least up until we reach like 14. 14 that I remember, it's like really slowed down for me. Ready to level up my first Ancestral. Okay, 5 out of 7. There's many more. Like honestly, I did say that we're gonna be working towards finishing up the build, but there is so little. It's already performing very well. Alright, so like there's ideal version of the build in my head, but it is gonna take too much time to reach the ideal version. Obviously gonna be summarized in the build. I gotta be mentioned in the ideal condition. But it's like not really needed. For this build anymore. Like looking at this performance. Those guys taking us a little bit of time to die. So looking. Oh, okay, I'll just kill myself. I was about to say something. that's just on my part. I wasn't paying attention. The damage over here, right? The FX switch back to the cold more or less. I do see like a little bit of green of poison, but it's not as green as it was before, is it? Doesn't feel like as green. Doesn't feel as green anymore, insect ally. Okay, what about this one? Toxic damage, attack damage, bonus. Everything is just gone. This is ridiculous. Why is it getting me all this like worst case scenario weapons? That's Bloody Assault managed to beat this time the totems. Okay, but there's another map that totems and Bloody Assault went really hand to hand. Just when cleaning normal monsters, you don't need both of them. That's the thing. You either want one or a second. But when it's come to safe distance, the skill slightly repel enemies affected into meteor projectile. When it's come to you know, fighting elites and fighting boss monsters. Alright, this is feeling good to have both of them, I mean. So I don't care about rank 2 over here, do we? Like, it's not giving me extra barrier or better time or anything, so I don't care. Here are some pets. Yeah. Do we care about this one? Not really. So pass bonus. Any pets? Guess we can mystical or risk down. Get something I can put into storage. Physical damage, double strike. I could still looking to replace this part of the board. On the other hand, we also are looking good. So maybe this doesn't need replacement. So control, heroism. Like, I don't care about any of it. Of the junk. It's a lot of junk, Like half the way to the city upgrade. There is like 50 levels, the city has 50? Oh my god, like 50, right? Have 50. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be taking a lot of time to get there. Okay, so what do we want? Want this totem here. Modify a rarity. Totem tribute. Okay, this is dungeon. Okay, that's not dungeon. This is dungeon. Purification. We can take out on this. No problem. So damage wise again, the Bloody Assault slightly over damage their ancestral totem this time around. Which is like, I mean, I did use like ancestral totems like more often than I need. Right, usually either swing one swing to the Bloody Assault or two pulses of a totem. Gonna do the job. So like, there is no reason using twice firepower than I need. And we have like the situation we get in the opportunity for us a runway to go. And we have opportunity for this to get like some damage on. I think that last time I played it on the previous build, I went exactly the same way. Something like I have that vague idea this has actually happened. A bunch of elites, but we done got the loot. He's gonna have some big loot. If he didn't. Like, yeah. Use a swing there, put a totem and kill this small fry. There was illusion statue that we destroyed. The first time I see it. Well, I would say I didn't even saw it, that we destroyed something. That's fine. Okay, this time like I definitely did destroy something. Like, the jungle area, the jungle biome here in this game, I feel like they've done like a very good job with this, right? But there's like another game, when talking about jungle biome, that probably even better, in my opinion, which is Path of Exile 2. Really did enjoy those maps in the jungles. Go in the right direction? Okay, we do. There's an extra 2 XP for my city. And at this point, like, I really take any XP. Like, level 27 out of 50. I do want to upgrade my rings to mystical tier. I want to upgrade my potion flask. I want an extra better affixes on this. Dragon scum. Okay, bloody assault. Doing a little bit better job right now. Where's next? I mean, I'm gonna grab this one over here. We're also gonna be benefiting from leveling up here a little bit of my ancestral. So may as well, instead of taking a portal, walk a little bit. Killing all of the small fry. Can you just jump over there? Totally can. There we go, 2 XP. But if you take 10 of those, you get 20. Alright. Don't think in small numbers. Think big. Think big. That's how you win. So I told. Poison it. The inscription. Look for a compass. At the foot of the trunk, near the temple. This was a compass. Didn't mention like what kind of trunk, like for whatever reason I saw elephant. Like trunk elephant. There was a tree trunk. Okay. Maybe it's the jungles. Kill the guards. What guards? Because they're already dead. Oh, this guy is like annoying. Okay, maybe not so. I done a good damage. Done a good damage on it. Technique, we don't care about technique. Again, like, stop giving me this. What this shit? Why? Why it's a legendary level 6 here? Barbarian, toxic missing, summon damage, attack bonus missing. What the fuck? What is this, like, stats on the weapon? Toxic missing, attack bonus damage missing. What the fuck again? It's like some kind of sick joke. Literally sick joke. Like, I don't even care about Blood Curtain Cry anymore. Just give me the proper affixes, at least one of them, right? I don't care about critical chance. Let's remove critical chance. So give me a toxic damage or attack damage, and I can roll another one. It's just like ridiculous. We've seen so many rolls. I think it was like something 30x's rolls. And none of them have any shit I need. Okay, there was a book sync. Start the hunt. So damage wise, the totem is doing this shit. Totem is doing. Other than like this extra damage over here, we're delivering. Okay, like level 13 on my ancestral, level 14. This is when the actual level I'm gonna be slowing down quite a bit. Still getting me that +1 poison per level, so I'll take it. Okay, this map is famous for its boars. Alright. Famous for its boars that doing like a lot of damage. Not been actually. Okay, well, that's maybe not the boar map. Oh, that's not the boar map. Shatter it. Pressing our own buttons. How do you even poison the... Yeah, I don't know. How do you even poison the structure? Kill the Necromancer. Necrobinder. Yeah, this is definitely not the car, not the map with the boars. Damage. Necromancer also like doing some damage. Okay, never mind. Is that now? Destroy the looter's equipment? So all the way down there. Well, I guess let's go. Literally like a couple of maps left. Before the main map, before the main dragon. Main and final dragon. But we're gonna be farming a little bit in the dungeons. I wanna get a better equipment. Again, maybe we don't really need. We're already doing like very good. It's like this build already could be summarized and put on a pedestal as one of the good builds. It's a lot of right things we're done with this one, for sure. Send that here. Burn the tent. Okay, didn't look like a bandit. More like some eldritch horror. Okay, there was a bear. There was a bear. There was a bear. Look at the fucking damage. That was only one bear. Imagine like two of those charging into you, it's like a really life-threatening situation when they can two of them can kill you. That's what it is. So you need to be like careful, doing more maneuvering around. Be patient about it. Sort of them here. There was like 2 XP. I'll take it. I'll take it, chunk 2 XP. To all we needed. Any XP is good. There we go. 3 bars away from level 14 my ancestral and 1% of that extra toxic damage. Damage per hit for this 3k when we get all the buffs and stuff. Take the rift. I remember it took me so much time fighting the snake. The Hydra with a previous build. The laser build. Like this one. Toxic damage. Okay, that does have attack bonus. That's have attack bonus. Alright, summon damage absent, critical damage absent. We should summon damage during something, but we have some way to get me critical and get an extra attack. This could be good. I could be taking this. I could be trying to roll. I could be greedy, get toxic and attack damage at the same time. This head. It's a head. Head. Bonus XP and health missing. I don't need bonus XP. Don't need bonus XP. Well, that's what the grid get you. Grid get you nothing. So this time we were attacking more with my bloodthirsty. Bloody assaults. Not sure how much bloodthirsty it is or not. Well, that's fine. Again, we're gonna be getting to those dungeons very soon. Like very soon in a couple of maps. That's where majority of equipment gonna be coming up from. Hopefully, like very much hopefully. Do we need to do something here? We don't. Just jump into the next map. Modify rarity. Permanently with G chance bonus. So looking at ancestral introducing. Again, I can replace this one. So what we need. The books for this guy. Became briefly invulnerable. You take too much damage. Alright. But I do enjoy this roll-in for now. I do enjoy this roll-in. So it's just like good enough. I don't need to be invulnerable. We can make it invulnerable on boss fight. So rolling is just what we need to survive in right now. So 3 maps. Right, this one is 2 maps, and this one will be like rolling a bunch of things. Permanent critical chance. Critical chance. We have a good critical chance right now. Can get even better. It's 56, alright. 56. Is it permanent? It's 5? It should be 5. We have some critical chance on my weapons that we're probably gonna be removing. You see how we in terms of rolls, this one is a perfect roll here. Alright, toxic damage. Cooldown reduction, summon, damage, attack, and critical chance. It's like absolutely perfect, absolutely everything I want. I want that cooldown reduction for my ancient runes. Well, Wind of Ice also benefiting from it. Okay, solve the puzzle, dude. That's the worst kind of shit. So we have blue rune over here. We have red rune. And we have yellow rune. Blue, red, yellow. I didn't done a shit. Blue, yellow, red. didn't done the shit. Okay. Yellow, red, blue. Nope. Yellow, blue, red. Nope. And finally red, blue, yellow. Nope. Yellow, blue. Blue. Okay. Yeah, like that. I don't know how we get in like red, yellow, blue. Yellow was the fucking last rune over here altogether. Literally was the last rune, as it ended up in the middle. Just brute force it. There's some like sick logic behind it. Talk to guard. Guards? Have anything extra here? Already took everything extra that was. Eliminated Dragonkin guards. Take the rum. With my life. Okay, there's 1% of the toxic damage. We're approaching this soon. Don't let it be destroyed. Like they even can destroy it. I don't think they can. I believe this time is still ticking again. Okay. So I don't need specifically to stay inside. Eliminate the Dragon Sorcerer. Not running away. Okay, this guy is serious. This guy almost killed me. But we have this Wind of Ice, like ancient rune. That's like really good for some survivability. Plus now they're like, this is giving me what, 2k health? Not really that much. Okay, okay. Toxic damage missing. Cooldown, summons damage, attack bonus missing. Alright, what do we have? Critical chance. The thing that I least care about. So have toxic damage and critical. Okay, this is good. This is good. Toxic damage they are present. Critical damage instead of critical chance. Bonus gold gain, don't care. Attack bonus. Alright, and cooldown reduction a little bit extra. So you're just gonna go overall with a summon. Or critical chance. Don't care about critical chance much. Summon damage doing something. Absolutely good. Finally, okay, finally. Now we can roll for a right. Do we roll in for the right? It's like 1100. Okay, so, okay, this one's gonna be a little bit harder to get. Alright, this can go up to like what, 13k? 1300? So it's not really the best potential result. So on a lower roll, I would say so. Okay, begin the hunt in the war room. But that's a start. That's a start. That's the start of when my financial situation gonna get worse a little bit, because it's gonna take quite a bit of money to roll in. So the permanent critical chance got to from 57 to 61. Wait, 61. Real chance. So 61. Okay. I mean, I totally can remove the critical chance in that regard. Let's see, what is trash here? Technique. Technique is trash. But couldn't try of Fury. It's level 39, so it's gonna be like health regen, physical resistance. Have maximum energy. Sword damage, fire resistance, maximum hit points. Alright, we want armor and hit points on this. So I wouldn't say like I'm interested in that much. It's 1200s. Evasion, bonus gold gain, favor. Vengeful thorns. Vengeful thorns, that's what we need. Okay. What about this? Like 999. Potential 9. Nine. Double strike, transcendence, basic enchantment. It's 9. Think about putting other stuff over here. Two mystical modifiers. Looks good. Okay, time to roll in. So first of all, let's see how much your damage gonna change this here. 24, 897, and the pets. Okay, pets 8300. 25. But pets is gonna go to 7200. From 86 to 72, that's a big critical chance. 39%. 39 is still good, I would say so. So, but Curtain Cry need one more, so need one more, and do we have Vermin getting this one? From a gear, from a Vermin. And this one from the gear and from the Grand Benedictor 4. Okay, just extra vitality, I guess. Why is 5 from a gear? Because this is giving an extra 1, okay? So is either finding this that current cry or getting ring on next tier. Let's just try to get ring on next tier. It's +1, +2 to this. This would be big. Meaning like we don't need to do anything else. Just gonna go get in better boots. And see what we can get with here. Unrestrained Fury. Unrestrained Fury. Rage increase attack speed on a straight line basis. Rage apply for shorter duration. Right, rage duration -0.5. So like I do like to check out Supernatural Cold. Alright. Rage applies for longer duration, increases damage dealt to enemies that are being controlled. While Rage is active, direct damage can briefly freeze enemies. So like, I do like to try it. It's gonna work for me. Extra little chance over here. So survival from the vermin. What else a vermin can do? Can give me? Vermin. So her vitality and accuracy and energy. Her survival, speed, danger, favor. Has a problem that vitality is not like maxed out yet, so getting 3 points is like so much bigger than getting 2 points out of here, for sure. There's also like whole ancestral border optimization. By the way, like okay, we're not getting anything out of here. If I sell this. If I sell this one, how much is this gonna sell for? 174. Is it nothing? Really nothing. It was divine too. Okay, so that's new ox here. Attack bonus gold gain, critical damage, toxic damage. I do like the bonus gold gain, but. So do we want to summon damage? Summon damage, most likely, yeah. Custodian, critical chance. Critical chance is second best. Well, we got a critical chance, second best. Okay, summon damage, there we go. Maybe critical chance was not the summon second best, but there it is. There it is. Okay, Barbarian cry. Right, like we need to replace one of those. Like start with the boots. Boots is the lowest one. So we want do we want evasion on it? Do we want something different? Like hit points? Let's roll for the boots. We're stuck a little bit with 39 critical chance. We'll see how they're gonna impact my DPS overall. Have one modifier reality left here. So again, equipment. We do want the cry. Do want one, but for this we want legs. Sure. Start the map. What's the fucking test of will? Oh my god. I mean, that's not giving me any loot. But this have 13 millions health Drake to kill, I do believe, at the end. So this could be challenging. It's gonna be challenging overall. Hey, have those guys not giving me like any bonus? I didn't loot, I mean. I didn't loot. No loot at all. But I really see like less critical damage here. Alright, like those 20% critical chance is actually significant. I was thinking about. Trying to see the critical chance. Five tiers of this. Good. That's done damage. Know your place. Dogs. Summons +1. Lure additional leads. Gain random similar effects. Enemy damage +33. Okay. I'll take this +1 summons. Trial number 2. I mean, it's actually working with this build. Extra elite. Well, I guess I'm getting more XP than normal enemies. It will be like logical. So it's like not really that bad to kill those. Does look like there is a significant more elites. How is this wearing dealing damage? Double dodge again. Suboptimal. Wave 16. place. Come on, attack the right guy. Dragoon. Last wave for this step. So this test of really we could not do on my previous character, on my lightning beam oracle, because we just didn't have enough DPS to finish the last boss here. Movement speed plus sword knife speed plus 24. Sure. Just as simple as that. Loch Nessie. This demon's a chunky. Chimera duo. I mean, Loch Nessie duo. Where are they? So the totem does look like they're doing more like a green, have green effects on them than white. Alright, meaning they're doing poison. So visually. Have an air alarm here. Or the guy they just block myself in their own totems. Okay, I hate the vampirics there. It's way 28. Very close to finishing this part. One more. A range guy. Last wave for this step. There's 2 more steps after. Okay, trial 3 complete. Enemies will detonate upon being killed, inflicting damage to the allies. 30% chance to reduce the dodge cooldown upon killing an enemy, okay. Well, dodge cooldown can be good for us because we dodge and dealing damage, but the dodge is so awkward in this game. Alright, especially on the Barbarian with a chance of double swinging. Just meaning that you need to wait for this double swing of bloody assault ended before that actual dodge start. That's not really that good. Did he just brought this shit? Oh my god. Okay, this guy is so serious. Fuck. I really didn't want to die here. That's like very bad. That's like very fucking bad. Didn't press the save button. Really the worst matchup for the Barbarian here. This guy. No kidding, it's like really bad. Okay, he's one-shotted me. Literally one-shotted, is it? 14 fucking K, really? Well, so much for fucking loot. So much for getting loot out of this. Like, last time I played on a previous build, we didn't have this shit. I don't think we did. Well, we killed him in time, but that's cost me dearly. Deaths. It's like absolutely worst matchup for this guy. I have taken so much time to swing. It's really hard to do damage and not staying in that pool of poison, and my protection against the poison doing almost nothing. So how fast it killed me. Don't feel like I have like enough health leech. Be able to stay in and do damage. Wait, 38. And we also need to kill him faster, right? So it would take a little bit more longer time. Probably maybe can juke around, waiting until the poison disappear and attack. Periodically, like we done in the previous guy. We already fought this guy and died like a lot of time in other endgame activities. Last wave for this trial 4. Cost reduction minus 30 maximum energy, I don't care. Damage plus 16. That's a little bit better. Last trial. Get this totem out. Actually doing quite good on leveling up my ancestral here. Almost like to level 15. It's been like extra 1 point percentage of poison damage. A dragoon. Toxic eruption. I already have that. 47. Very close to finishing this. Unless there is gonna get me the toxic dragon again. And we need to kill just more healths this time. That would be like really not funny. Bear. Last wave. Maximum speed. So like, again, there's basically one wave when they drop in a boss on you in this test of wheel, which just was for me and I died 3 times. It was literally the last wave for my lightning beam guy, and the guy has 30 million health. Boss for us we only have 10 millions, and we like really couldn't kill it in time, while staying actually DPS and all the time. It's a big difference. Yeah, legendary. Because we died a couple of times, we don't have a good loot here at all. Oh, we're not looking for any left-hand things here. Should be boots. And then fucking roll. I mean, there is the boots here. Maximum hit points. Alright, so we need evasion. We'll be good at bonus movements here, speed. Alright, energy regeneration doesn't really matter. Then there is this hex fragment, ultimate enchantment, shockwave, physical damage. This totem's not benefiting from physical damage. It does have the of the ascendance. So do we take in this? Can roll evasion here. Alright, but if you miss the movement speed 27%, it's a big thing. Not to have that 27% movement speed. Have a chance for 2 rolls here. Cause I didn't roll better. Cause I didn't fucking roll better. I'm gonna take it. Wait, I took it? Shit. Should have taken the materials. Okay, well, test to fill done. There's a dungeon start. Dungeon. We can potentially get a bunch of stuff from dungeon. So let's see. Try to figure out what we need here, what we don't. Lots of stuff we don't really need. So we just sell it right away. Okay, well, that's one. Didn't got like anything over here. What the junk? Fire brass. We're working on that. Okay. Let's look at a lot of dungeon hunting. This is where main loot gonna come from. So we're gonna be staying for a while trying to get some extra loot out of this. That's the plan. Give me a second. So like damage wise on the tester wheel by the way, and lies on damage. The totem's done half a damage of this. For Bloody Assault. Protective Storm and Whistle Storm didn't so little. They started this one was a press and wrong skill. Elite frogs. That's the stuff I like. Fuck. Fuck. Didn't jump in time again. No excuses there. But what? What shit happened here? 11k damage. 11k damage, really? Well, that's like more than I was expecting, for sure. Okay. Clown Fiesta starting. It's fine, it's one of many. It's like the worst dungeon we got. We got the frogs there. Legendary Divine. Nobody care about that. For the Emperor. More leads. Level 15 reached. 5 levels, 5 more extra poison damage thing. But honestly, the toxic worm as a worm itself, I don't think it's have like much of potential, right? Potentially in terms of dealing damage. We had a blizzard on my ice worm, which was like really powerful. Well, like very powerful. If you have like the means to constantly activate it, it's like very good. This one I don't see like any good damaging skills that we can like activate. Maybe there was like some projectile skills. Okay, we only went for some released. Maybe there are still some. Maybe still some that require some other testing. But so far, like the only good thing about this is Deadly Aspiration, which is like really complementing the Bloody Assault so good. I don't even get like a second chest here, do we? got second chest. That's about like all we get. Start here. Boots with defensive shit. But it actually have... Okay, it's not the boots. Breastplate. So apparently you need to purify 5 or something of this. So it was a bug. And I still don't see like the number 5, where's the number 5 coming from. Enter the dungeon. So I still don't see the number anywhere. But you just keep entering. Keep going. Dead end. I feel like those like connected, you see that? Looking like the map. Maybe we should like... Yeah, this is just the one that we cleared before, right? The dungeon we cleared before this. This precision generating. Okay. Also gonna do down the damage. Where is my like the legendary loot? I mean, mystical loot. It's almost killing me again. That was a big damage. Shamans, like a real deal. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? One hit, 11k. Like, less than a second. How are you supposed to react to this? Alright, less 0.08 seconds. 12k plus 5k. How are you supposed to react to this? I was on full health. Dude. This feels not very good. I mean, it could maybe activate the shit, the damage reduction beforehand. There's too many elites to buzzer to activate it all the time. I need to check sell things. Faster I could do the damage there. Still not enough to get those fucking 3 chests. It's like very frustrating not to get in those 3 chests. At mystical but couldn't cry. Bonus armor, no XP, no health. So it's not good. And because this one we just get nothing good here at all. Because we died. Twice on this. Getting one shot in 0.08 seconds to kill little damage to the face. Well, survivability most of the time looking good on this build. Most of the time we did fix it. It was like way worse. Damage also looking decent, but there's points like that. Technique instead of vitality here. Toxic damage over time. Right. Oh, we actually could get gold damage over time instead of summon damage over there. Alright, yeah. That's totally true. Defense. Defense is not bad maybe over here. But couldn't cry on this. Don't have evasion, don't have the maximum hit points, don't have Sorens. Okay, Sorens don't care, but one of those two. Have bonus armor and attack speed. Okay, attack speed needed as well. Vitality, okay. Let's see what we have. Toxic damage missing. We can work with that. We can work with this. Probably can work with this. So critical chance, critical damage. Fire damage is 5 instead of fire damage, get toxic damage. Looks good to me. What about this? Like, does have attack speed. But nah, I want the evasion, just in case. Alright, let's clear this really fast. From all this unimportant stuff. Not really bothering to check it like really thoroughly. We do need their summons. Alright, but I don't see like any good summons here. I feel like it's like really rare. Okay, there are some summons, but I don't like anything else here. No good. Totem is a will. How good totem is? Yeah, this is like a really perfect totem slot we got ready. So let's get to my roll-in. 25, 900. 24. So on the toxic damage. Set of fire. Bonus gold armor piercing. Physical. I was gonna be getting like a lot of gold. 50k, dude. Oh shit, 70k. Oh my god, dude. I literally just spent so much gold on this. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Like, really, bloody really, really, like, oh my god, I just spent like 2 days getting this amount of gold, spent it in like 5 seconds, and didn't got the result. Shit. Shitty game, like. Get out of here. So I don't see the time, like one count for this. Well, the chat say there's 5 dungeons, so I'm gonna get 5 dungeons. Oh man, I just can't believe this happens. There's so much bloody gold. Just ridiculously bad. Yeah, we could get like a little bit of damage out of here. Out of better weapons. But oh my god. It's like insane. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who were I dying from? Couldn't figure out what we were dying from. But this shit going on the ground. It's another annoying monsters. Like just getting themselves on the ground. And it's not always visually possible to determine if it's like underground or not. You are attacking him, there's a bunch of clutter around, you are talking. You see that you have the confirmation that you're hitting. Audio confirmation at least. But you're actually not hitting him, the bar did not decrease, so to say. Let's realize it was on the ground and it's coming up and it's dealing a lot of damage in the process. Okay, those shits. Really hate them. What are you doing, talking? Stop this clown fiesta. So that's the third dungeon, right? Third dungeon to get some mental calculations, yeah. Do we also get an XP from finishing it? Okay. It's almost like one shot at me. That is one health. Luckily. Yes, that's one. That's where I want that. Invulnerability shenanigans. Maybe I should switch next. I've taken too much damage, more than 20% of my health, get invulnerable. That's definitely saved me like in some situation when I died. 2 seconds vulnerability, typically enough to kill the guy. The offender. I think the other guy went on the ground. Okay, did he get a mystical divine? That's exactly what just happened. Okay. So one that you stay in the middle and doing damage. Try and do. Close and so far. With the boss. So close to so far getting this. The extra chest. Nothing here. It goes to the portal. Important part of it. To the totem. Did we get a blood XP? 614. 614. So what we want? We want the guy with the character becomes briefly invulnerable thing. Right, so removing this one, a rolling chance. Again the triple book, double book. There we go. The character becomes briefly invulnerable after receiving too much damage. Duration 2 seconds, threshold 20% of health, I guess. Greatly increased damage dealt when a character has a sufficient number of buffs, so the buff rate 10%, threshold for 8 for every buff. This also like some extra damage we can get over there. So good thing to level up. Good ancestral to level up to 20. Better than Toxic. But Toxic also giving me the death sale, come on. Oh, this is like... the flesh works, okay. Like, this is like literally Grim Dawn flesh works. There's a similar area where in a Wulsen, and there was another area in the belly of the beast in a Frost Pass of Exile. Also looks like exactly the same. Well, they have the same zine. Got that to invulnerable? That's vulnerable. Oh, yeah, stop. The totems. The wrong buttons. Where's my invulnerability? I thought there's supposed to be invulnerability. I have like that big damage. I was like specifically not healing myself like this to see the invulnerability hidden. 6k. It's not really hit. Not at all, okay? So it's a sham. It's very hard to activate it, or is there like some big cooldown or something? Doesn't say like anything about cooldown, so it's like really hard to activate and just need to take 20% of your health with one attack, more than 20. It just happened from like some multi-hit attack or something that doesn't count. Obviously, if the attack killing you straight away, it's just like, yeah, I imagine it would not be counting. But it's still too bad. Okay, that like this attack. It's literally like. No, okay, no, okay, no, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at fucking this, look at this. It's 8k. It deal 8k with one part of attack, and next attack deal 18 fucking k. So when this 8k happened, alright, this already was more than 20% of my health, alright, that should have like activated my invulnerability, but it didn't, alright. That didn't activate that invulnerability. Going to Ancestral Sync and looking at this activation. Briefly invulnerable after receiving too much damage. Duration to threshold 20. So I do understand threshold 20% of my health. Right. Developers explain. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely. I was still alive, so when it's hit me. That's feel like really bad. Feel like useless. Like so Isabella. Ancestral Sync is very useful. It's really healing me like so much for so long. Working perfectly like a clock. Look, why the fuck is it so hard to target block anything in this bloody dungeon cleaning? This is like ridiculous. This is like why I cannot kill it in time. I'm hitting and then I'm not targeting the same enemy, or I cannot, you know, it's just bloody moving somewhere. Look at this, I'm trying to target any enemies. There's so much movements involved. Oh my god, it's just really fucking ridiculous, the target system. Didn't even get to chest here. Shit. It's the worst result. Worst dungeon ever. One chest. No gift in eternal. So I got the city and game. Okay. I got the city XP from completing this. So that was a big XP for her. But I swear, like melee builds on this when you really need to specifically target the enemy and you need to move to do those, so it's like really bad for that specific area. Okay, so I already got determination. I don't think I'm gonna go in and do anything about corrupted blood. Okay, corrupted blood is I need it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be farming more than I need it. So there's a vitality here. Toxic damage missing, damage over time missing, critical chance, fire damage. Do I get debated on this? Damage over time is good to have. I mean, I can try. 48k. Fire damage. Wait, what? That's not it. Oh, it doesn't have attack damage. What? Nani? Oh, it doesn't have like attack damage, sir. No, it's bad. It's bad. That's fucking bad. No, I don't even want to see it. What do we have here? Bonus projectile. This is good actually. Is it projectile? Active core skill causes damage instead of answer projectile. It's a projectile skill. I have like extra bonus projectile to it. Practice make perfect as banks, saves distance, make a roll of this. Let's put it into storage. For now, if I wanted to play that specific skill, ever, I don't think it's gonna be happening anytime soon, but just gonna have it as a spare. About the junk. Well, the problem is we don't really have much space here. Yeah. Divine reinforcements looking okay. Well, there's final mission left, but let's indulge. Let's indulge in the dungeon, slaying a little bit more. Like one more time, two more times. Okay, two more times. Let's see if we can get anything good out of it. Maybe dungeons are actually not that great. So looking at the damage a bit away. Maybe just drilling normal map is better. Can't even put the totems because it's like another animation is happening. An animation of swinging my blade. That is. Let's go this way. Almost level 16 on Ancestral. Some more toxic damage. That wasn't a frog. So it's gonna explode in my face. Didn't. Trying not to get too far. Yeah, I think another thing in this dungeon, the monster should like work a little faster towards your position. Oh my god, like I'm just literally cannot fucking click on anything to attack there. 2 chests. Where's the big boss? That's it. Okay. Like way faster. Bonus reflexes, bonus health regen, bonus hit points minus 8%. No, okay, I don't think we're farming anymore. Okay, I don't think we're farming anymore. Time to get summarizing this build. Boots, supernatural cold. Okay, let's see what we have here. Movement speed, check. Reflexes, thorn damage, maximum hit points, block damage. Okay, thorn damage instead of like getting evasion there. So you can test it out. Got it first try. Sometimes happening. Sometimes like really happening. Okay, but we're close to 28 for a while. Will I ever get to the Dragonkin cry? Bonus damage. It's like really big bonus damage. What if I just try to grab that battle ring? Chance to create a mystical ring. Probably one random start. Talent. So let's get me, okay, +2. +2 to Bloodcurdling Cry. A, B, A, B, C, D. Okay. Supernatural Cold. Let's say I want this one. I want silence. I want cooldown reduction. Maximum hit points. Plus 1 random start. So it say 50% chance to create it. 50% chance. Oh, okay. Don't have many of this. Didn't. Well, 50% chance. There we go. There we go. So, Blood Current Cry, maximum hit points, extra cooldown reduction, physical resistance. Okay. That's another big survivability. It's another big survivability. That's also get me like level up to guarantee crafting these rings. So rings are like kinda important, I would say so. Getting your rings. Where they belong in. You can try to roll this. For extra pad bonuses. Need to get bonus pads. But it's also cost me like a lot of materials, so I don't have materials for next. How many we need for this? We actually need 8. But that's because of this one. Okay, 8. Let's say we get in another 3 over here. That's into 5. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. That's another bonus summon, but it's 3. The summon we need. Dude, it's 3 times bonus summon, but it's a green. There we go. Is it 4 more? This requires extra dust here. It's like more fucking expensive than we've seen. No. This is like not really good. This is not really good. Not really good. Not good at all. I would say so. Let's keep it at it. Okay, there's some corruption that could be very good for me. Alright, where was Thorn damage, channel damage, Thorn damage, vermin damage, faraway damage. Movement speed, damage over time. Okay, damage over time, 7 boss damage. That's very good. That's a very good corruption. I can go on my Barbarian. Yeah, okay, that's a very good one. But we are good on the damage. We are good on damage. So I don't think we need like extra tinkering with this. Abandon. Let's try to get this triple size sacks with bonus summons. Okay, boss hunt. I think we're good. As good as we can be. Like, really as good as we can be. Maybe we want to level up some other ancestrals when we have time. Like, how would be good? Like, loot quality always good, right? Bonus block, bonus barrier, bonus thorn damage, reflexes, fire, electric, ice damage, extra 16 thorn, toxic, armor, bonus armor, like extra percentage, why not? Maximum energy, extra 2, bonus hit points percentage, 2 hit skill damage. So some good ancestrals you can get over there. Kill the harpies. Okay, with Blood Curtain Cry now on full swing, and like I mentioned, we're gonna get like a lot of health regen here. Like shit ton of health regen. The one guy left. This area. I need a couple of, well, 1 minute over here. Twitch have a message for me. Okay. Kill Corrupted Oracle. One skill. Charge. Such bad is for clues. The second bad is searched. Find the dragon. Reach through the plains. Find the breach. Sure, like a side. Okay, let's say take this one first. Close the breach. Okay, well, my totems were doing good damage elsewhere. It's really like bad place for for melee build, especially when you have airy totems. I guess like one thing that you can make better use of your totems is like increasing the range, right? Get an area of effect bigger. The extra summons is good. The extra area of effects looks also decent. My humble opinion. Okay, this is definitely gonna get like a lot of damage towards my totem build. People who would watch it as a build summary would really think the totems doing that much of damage, but they really do. But there's requires special circumstances when you can stay and do the damage when on place to benefit from the totems the most, I guess. They die even before reaching me. The fools. What this? Okay. Divine item that we don't care about. That's what it is. Not sure how would bloody drop there. Damage with the totems, 1 million damage. Let's go. Who gives more? Who gives more? Now's a pillar. Now's a good moment to level up the totems. Lost its connection to the chart. What if someone typing right now? Damn it, I hate it. Hate it! Well, that's a big what if. Okay, get back to the chat room. It's apparently the second time we're losing connection to the chat. Okay, next. Oh, like, I remember this guy. I remember this guy. I was about to say, this guy can one-shot you. And he indeed did. Like, 10, 11 million damage. Yeah. It was, like, especially bad playing against Zeus on the lightning build. Did we kill it? Okay, we actually killed it already. Because as well, channeling skill. Oh, the breach, right? The breach. It's all the way there. Can we lost in time? I don't think so. I guess something tell me that we won't. They really need to speed up their monsters getting to you from those breaches. Got a dragon, but against only 2 chances instead of 3. Nope. Jungle. Going to jungle. This is the last one before the boss fight. I think it is, maybe not. Hard to remember. It's just been like 5 days ago we were doing the same thing. Dragonkin organs, and 1 more. Anyone want to donate some organs? Come on. Look outside of area. Okay, there's one just lying around. Good area for totems to shine. Put the extra loot. So we can, like, if we swing in on some big group of enemies, alright, we can reach like that 1 million big chunky group of enemies. Can reach that million DPS, no problem. Run away? Okay, run away. Probably not the first time I did that. I feel like last time we played on the previous character, again, this was the area where I went run away. Run buttons, oh my god, like so many run things today. Getting closer to level up the ancestral thing. But I'm not sure we ever will level up to the maximum. That was a divine. It was dangerous. Three more. Well, any level to Ancestral right now is getting me 1% bonus damage. Alright, 48 damage per swing. That's a flat damage, and there's a dot damage on this. And one damage actually healing me. And right now it's healing me pretty good. Okay, we can get the 2% of 2 points of XP. Hold it. Very good. Just level up the city, so it's gonna take in a while to get it like to the next level. But important thing, we can craft mystical rings, and apparently those seems like super good, like very good. Who could have seen? I don't see the shit here to interact with. Okay, there we go. One more. Save. Alive. Eliminate the Dragonkin. Okay, this wasn't the last map apparently. Snake Island. Let's finish this. So next build's supposed to be a pad build, chat, alright? But now I'm really worried about is ever coming to be, like looking at performance for today's stream, which is like no performance at all. It's just like same as my Slay the Spire stream. Too bad that the game that like, I'm really enjoying is not like the game that people want to watch. Talking about Slay the Spire, like we're getting some people on here when there is like no other streamer streaming. Kinda, but like the Twitch policy of the people is just like Whoever having the most people, getting most people. Small channels became like invisible in that regard. And it's a great depressing, you know. Just like really enjoying something and then doing it and then just like not getting any results, kind of thing. Again, talking as well about Slay the Spire. Like, phenomenal game, like really phenomenal game. And we're really doing decent, like very good decent kind of thing compared to majority. Even the big names. So we can on DPS here. Get more elites. Now the Divine. Can I take the 2 XP? This was maybe the last one, by the way. The last one map. The totems are having a good time here. For sure. Done some damage. Where was the other guy? I think there was a 3 elites. Where does the 3rd one go? Like you should just like, fly away. Defend the memorial. Have made totems for that. Like, oh, like just try to hit anything. Look at the clicking and not being able to attack. So like when the enemy moving, right, and you move in, that hitboxes getting so badly implemented. It's like you just really can run around the enemy and not like hitting it. That's how bad we're talking here. Oh, did we actually got like finally 3 chests out of this? I cannot believe it. Because it doesn't have a gift of eternal. Oh, okay. Well, there's more. There's one more map. Yeah, that was a small breach. That's not a real breach. They're not giving you chance. Even this 25%. With a normal breach giving you for a gift of eternal. Do one. Okay, this is like dangerous things. The bears. really dangerous. There's 2 XP. Got it. Extra bandits. Next or wrong way. A little bit tired, like quite a bit tired today as always. For the past several days, there's always studying. I just feel like, you know, it's hard to concentrate on gaming and studying at the same time. Which just like was way easier for me to do back in younger days. It's just like when studying, it's probably because there's a lot of part allocated to self-studying, and you're just concentrating on that. And you had working already in a cycle that, you know, like either studying or gaming. It's cannot be too. But both tiring, like, you know, like I try to study after the gaming, or playing the gaming after the studying, and it's just like not working well for the later. For the later, I mean, what is the later? Is the study on gaming? Getting older, getting less brain power. Natural order of things. That's maybe the last. Those bears did a number on me. Nope, find the bridge. We just teleport to it. There was like no reason to. You get like half the way through the level 70 for this ancestral. It's not bad. I was saying like after level 14 the level up did slow down, but didn't feel like that much slow down. We does feel like we're getting more or faster XP that we were doing like yesterday before we reach like level 10. Just like ridiculous too. Destroy the shield. I mean, like I need to go back to wherever this going, right? One is down. 2 to go. Okay, one more. So control resistance, bonus armor, 4%, bonus damage -4. That's the first time I see this. That's the first time I see this one, and it's look over it. Close the breach. Into the breach, right? I'm going to play that game at some point. It's classic. Whenever I'm gonna have like another inkling for tactical games, that one is a good candidate. I would say so. I just run past all of them there. We're getting 3 chests. Okay, Dragon Moonges. So that's the last shit. Well, this is better. Barbarian Warcry. What about this? Defense, danger. Not really. This one survival. Not really. Guys, final boss. And we're doing build summary, and we're done with this. For now, at least. Those dogs could deal like a lot of damage. Okay, watch out, the sink, the sigil can potentially one-shot you. Okay, told you. Can potentially one-shot you. Oh shit, dude, like... Mistakes. Come down. Oh my god, really 2-shot me here? Like, where's the bloody invulnerability? I take this 7k and 7k damage in a short duration, less than 1 second. Where's my 2 seconds invulnerability? The bloody scum. Did I just for staying like in the middle of that beam? This is ridiculous. Just move, dude. Actually getting XP from those guys. I just noticed. Let's go bottoms. Okay, good start. 1 shot. 13k. Which stuff? This is like last. Oh, that was last death. Okay. We need to be like a little bit careful with dying here on this guy. Like really careful. He's like still fucking one-shotting me. Like no challenge. That scam thing of 2 seconds invulnerability never bloody happened. Like literally never happened. Never. Alright, so the developers need to look into the skill and try to figure out why it's not fucking working. Because it's just embarrassing. Okay, sigils are bad. Sigils. Okay, get back. Sigils. Just killing them with the totems. Another extra level of toughness. Of XP. Extra bar of experience sale. Let's kill them all. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god, we actually died here. 18k, like nothing like a good fighting down there. Like, it's like really bad positioning to do anything here. like. I don't know, like, fuck you dodging that? It's fucking bitch. Really, it's just almost dead and okay, let's just try to finish him as fucking close here. Fast as possible. Yeah, it's bullshit. Bullshit. The rewards because of that is like nothing. Well, final boss completed. Time to talk about build. Just wasn't bad build, but again, this one shots on the boss fight is like really ridiculous. I just can't stomach this. That's saying the character becomes briefly invulnerable after receiving much damage for 2 seconds duration. Threshold 220. Again, like maybe I don't understand something here. Threshold meaning like you took 20% of your health's damage, 2 seconds invulnerability. Absolutely never happened. Like all of those times we died. Well, it's obviously not gonna be happening if you get in one shot, and that one shot of 18k, mind blowing. But when you're taking like 1 second, you're taking something like 8k, 9k damage, which is obviously more than 20% of your health, and 0.088 seconds after you're taking another like 10k. So you should get that invulnerability in that after receiving that 9k damage first. So like, you should not die from that 14k, but you still die. Like, I mean, this is working, Isabel working perfectly like a clock. Alright, heals percentage of character after having killed a group of enemies. So it doesn't say what kind of group of enemies, but it's working like a clock. It's working always, it's working healing you like a lot. This one is absolutely worthless. It didn't trigger even once for me, and the majority of time I died because of its big damage coming in 2 hits or something. Well, apart from I don't know like how to increase survivability. We done like everything for survivability we could. Went with that big damage on my big health with vitality. Alright, getting this 20% reduction with ancient runes. Alright, it's working in most of the cases. We and we do have a good health reach, so 99 percentage of time the survivability of the build was very great. And then there's special moments, boss fight, there's some elites that can like literally one shot you, and I don't understand why I'm scamming bloody for why and what I can do better, because we have like a lot of health too. It's probably the healthiest, the biggest, the minions Barbarian we had. Alright, like our reduction here, okay, 41%, I can get like an extra 10% reduction, but I already getting 20% from this. Alright, we have like 32% evasion too. So it just really doesn't... I don't understand what else you're supposed to do for that survivability. Right, it's just the game setting you on you know, you can do anything, just die. Kind of thing. Just like not really a good approach to it. So what I'm saying, there will be needed to be like a little bit more balancing in this big damage on specific monster times or boss, the end boss altogether. Especially second phase. Second phase is so bloody bad. I don't understand where to fucking run. It's like so hard to figure out like what even really happened there. Down 30 seconds. Why do we need ultimate enchantment 1 on this? It's doing nothing for it. But for whatever reason it's able to. Duration 50%. Okay, maybe. But the cooldown is so significantly better. Significantly worse. Well, we defeated the final boss. Let's get to that summarizing part. The best part of the stream, as I always say. Talking what we actually did and how it's worked together. Struggles along the way and the good points. The best part of the game. Yeah. So I'm gonna be recording this. I'm gonna be talking a lot for next 20 minutes or so. Hopefully you're gonna be enjoying this, guys. So let's start. Welcome everyone. Austeris here. Our next build is Barbarian with the Bloody Assault, Toxic Drake, and I need to mention totems, astral totems, because they, at the end game, they started dealing a lot of damage. You can check out damage over here. Bloody Assault, dealing majority of damage, but ancestral totems following very closely by, and then specific areas when you just can put the totems and enjoying the show. You don't even need to do anything with auto-attacking. So in this part of the video, we're gonna be talking about the build altogether. We're gonna be talking about items. We're gonna be talking about ancestral grids, about toxic dragon skills, about attribute points, about talents, while I'm gonna be showing my stats as well, about vermin attribute points, and about ancestral. So there's a new patch was rolling a few days ago that they changed the approach to ancestrals, and you can activate them very early on, and some of them like really good for the build, like this. Like Isabella heals a percentage of a character maximum hit points after having killed a group of enemies with a short duration of time. This is such a big boost to survivability for this character, and probably for many other characters who are going to be using this specific ancestral. And you can activate it very early on as well, like super early on, at the beginning of the game, basically. If you're talking about end game, but like not campaign, because you going through the campaign, then you reach an end game, and the next character in the same city can go to end game straight away. You're gonna be starting with level 1, but couldn't get all those bonuses. Right, another ancestral that we trying to utilize here, this any Occult, which is the character becomes briefly invulnerable after receiving too much damage. So I didn't understand it's like this. You take in more than 20% or 20% or more damage to your health in one shot or something. For 2 seconds you get an invulnerable. This never worked for me. That skill absolutely never worked for me. Ever. Like, zero proc for me. Just to say that. Maybe they're gonna fix it next. For this build, ancestral that we were leveling up, it's a toxic damage one, right? So we're getting 70% extra toxic damage. I didn't level up to maximum yet, but it's a big boost. It's a significant boost, substantial boost to your damage overall. So let's talk business. Ancestral skills, like important stuff. Ancestral skills. The main skill, Bloody Assault, doing damage per hit and damage over time, which is the poison damage in our case. What is good for a skill? What's the bad for a skill? What you want to look for, right? So what you want to look for this skill, first and foremost, is double strike chance, right? You hit it once, you strike in double. I leave it on 15%. 15 not percent, but 15 power, which is giving you a 70% chance. That's a good enough chance for it. If you have like enough, if you roll in gold and you get good rolls, I would say that you get this going to 100% of this. Early on, for this for this Bloody Assault, early on it's like very good to have shockwaves on it. Shockwaves getting like some good percentage chance, and you can see indirect damage over here. That's mostly shockwaves, so it's doing quite a bit of damage early on. Partially because how the skill work. I can take about that. So another skill stuff you want from this skill, ultimate enchantment, right? 5 points to activate it, extra damage, extra area of effect, alright, and extra cost, but we're gonna talk about cost a little bit later. So what you want reinforcements for your survivability, kinda, you can put it on totems too, so it's not exactly you need it on Bloody Assault, but it could be working well. Focus plus 40% bonus damage, you want that badly, and overpowered as much as you can, stuck, you want that badly. So that's basically what you want on the skill. What I did try it on skill, I tried the defensive stance. It's working very bad, right? It's only activated on the first swings of your axe. So if you go in and continuously keeping your mouse and attacking, so it's not activating on substantial swings of the axe, right? It's just keeping, it's just not activating. That's all. That's all. What else? What else? We did try it and didn't work out. Well, what else? I did have something in mind, but let's the dragon skills, right? You can see on the damage over here, right? The dragon skills we have in Protective Swarm and Voice of the Swarm and Dark Affliction. They deal so little damage, just like insignificant compared to totems and Bloody Assault. So you obviously have a question: why do you even use this Toxic Drake? Because there's one skill that literally working so well with it. It's called Deadly Aspiration, right? So upon activation, the worm engaged and slow nearby enemies. So slowing for 60 seconds. That's the skill actually have another effect. It's effect of their black hole, right? So you strike an enemy, and the skill just black hole in other enemies towards you, right? So getting way easier to attack group of enemies. It's basically making it a miniature AoE skill very easily, right? Like you see the black holes effect activating all around me. It's like 6 seconds cooldown. And that's like one skill that really striking out it. Another skill what we put in on Wind of Ice here is mobility skill is Dark Affliction. Dark Affliction that good when in boss fights, reducing enemy resistance by 20%. So it's 2 Drake skills that while everything else is a bonus. Voice of the Swarm. I did use the Reaper here at some point, but I just replaced it for a better piece. You still can have a Reaper if you have some good pieces on it. Alright, maybe some other Poison Dragon skills, but they will be way inferior that damage from Bloody Assault and the Totems. Just saying. Totems, that's another thing that surprisingly was working very well with this build. Initially, I didn't expect to them doing any damage at all. I took them for extra damage in the boss fights, giving you bonus 10% attack, and it's a big damage. But then itself, they became a big damage. So we have on the totems, we have here some summons, extra summons for totems. We have ultimate skill on it. Alright, so ultimate skill over here activated my Bloody Assault and activated totems at the same time. I just get lucky getting this skill. Also, like, we need to talk about the board altogether. Like, what is the best pieces for this kind of bird? I think this 4 pieces like this, giving you the most area of contact, but maybe I'm wrong. So this was the best for me, 4 pieces like this. Anyway, ancestral totems. So summon additional totems, we get in that reinforcements. Like I say, you can put all reinforcements over here, if you possibly could. We also have wheel, and we also have extra overpowered on it. So it's working very well with the totems. You can think about something else, whatever like pieces you have. Alright. And lastly, the last skill we're using on the build is Survival Spirit, which is giving you extra critical chance when needed, and it's healing you. It's like just very big emergency heal, not very big emergency heal when you need it. With our cooldown reductions can happen easily, very often, but honestly, most of the time we don't need it. So let me show you again the Bloody Assault whole skills. We have a little bit of Area of Effect. I would say Area of Effect good on it. Good on it. So Toxic skill, okay, so there's an interesting part about this skill, which is work differently that, for example, Lightning Beam we played on the previous, the addition of toxic damage to here. So the skill itself supposedly scaling with physical damage. But we add in like physical damage pieces over here, and it's not increasing damage in tooltip at all. But toxic damage did increase the piece. So like I put that one. Well, it's just been there, the toxic damage. So apparently it did increase damage for this, for whatever reason. Energy reduction over here, by the way, skull reduction. Is something you would want at the beginning of mid game until you reach level 13, getting your first legendary items. The skill is very mana hungry. You literally can attack once and you run out of mana. That's what happened. That's the biggest struggle I have with the skill, and I'm gonna talk about how we deal with it and what we were doing in mid game and early game before we deal with that. So before we deal with mana problem. Cost reduction, some mana generation would be good on the skill. Right? We still have cost reduction here, as this happened to be like I didn't switch, didn't have appropriate stuff to switch it off, which is like I say, overpowered would be good. Maybe extra percentage for double strike and shockwave, all of this stuff. So it's a very mana hungry skill. And early on and later on, there's another thing that why I'm using toxic worm for this, because toxic worm getting you this ability, worm expertise, right? If you go to wrong button, if you go to jailer and you have a city upgrade, right? So you can craft the armor. I really recommended this reduction cooldown Vermin Armor's Jaxara Vermin Armor, which is giving you Vermin expertise, Worms expertise, talent points. This one, what is it doing for you? Right, so when you dodge in, the worm leaving the trail of poison behind you, and this is like literally done so much damage. It was raising elite early on. I don't need to swing with my bloody axes so much. So we go in there. Okay, let me go dodge through it. You see like 94, 94, 94, 97. Okay, so right now it's not dealing that much of damage, but okay, let's hit over that thing. It was very essential before you get in the fixing your resources. By fixing resources, I mean you get in a specific talent. Let's talk about talents now, right? Like a little bit of distraction, I should say, like later or earlier on. how the build operates altogether. So you jump in, decreasing enemy resistances, you put in some totem, getting buffing your damage, starting like attacking, applying physical poison and poison over time damage, and when you need, you get in some actually damage reduction with ancient runes, and healing is an extra critical chance with Survivor Spirits. So that's how the build works. But beside the points, talents. Let's talk about talents because it's the big other part of enabling the build. So we talk about how important Vermin expertise, and if you have a chance, get it to level 2 at least. It's gonna get you through mid-game before you reach level 30, and a level 30 legendary item gonna be start dropping a little bit earlier than level 30, right? It's something around 25 or something. So we get in this Vermin expertise. Another thing that is good is having survival, at least 1 point in survival. Do we have it? Do we have it over here? So it's getting you extra dodge. Alright, so you can dodge twice and doing more damage with your Vermin expertise. Alright, instead of like swinging the Bloody Assault, it's not gonna be delivering that much of damage. But what you need 1 point on Corrupted Blood when you get into your first legendary. Literally, the first thing you need to look for is Corrupted Blood. This is what it means. Skills that consume hit points instead of energy. And you can see my health bar not decreasing at all when it's just like attacking like this. Not decreasing at all. With the talent I mentioned, Isabelt Ancestral, you're gonna be getting a lot of health back when you're attacking enemies. But we also have another talent that providing a lot of healing, vampirism over time, blood curdling cry, poisoning. So we're not getting vampirism from attacking normally, but we're getting a vampirism from damage over time. It's increasing also my damage over time to 40%. That's like another skill or talent you want to look for. And Vitality for Survivability. Like I just went with Vitality for Survivability over here because later when you switch into Apocalypse difficulty, it's important. I did need to mention that build is very good, have a good survivability damage, and able to do everything in Apocalypse difficulty, and hardest difficulty, which is kill the final boss. So it's good in that regard, but final boss again, that's maybe something they're gonna be fixing later on. It has some attacks that can literally one-shot you, so you need to be very good at dodging those attacks, very good at playing that mechanic. Anyway, back to talents. What else you want to try it? So I did try it, the Supernatural Cold with... you need to add a control to actually see if Supernatural Cold are gonna be proc control, but you need a control on 2 for this. So like that's another thing to try for you. But what I found good is Vengeful Thorns. That when you get in damage, it's good for normal, you know, cleaning when you get in hit for little. Not the final boss fight. So getting that extra bonus damage, I'll take it. Alright. I have like Chaos here because I can enable it easier. But I don't think it's that great. So Thorns, there's a bunch of rage skills that you can also benefit from. Alright, Savage Assault, probably less from, right? It's reducing your survivability. Warcry, critical damage. Critical damage is also the build have no problem. You just need 1 critical damage on one of the items. And Draconic Ascension, Rage Losses, right? The Barbarian surrounded by Whirlwind could be also work for you. The Fury again, Rage increase attack speed, which is attack speed good for Bloody Assault here. Okay, that's like all concerning the talents. So Blood Curdling Cry, Vitality, and 1 point into Corrupted Blood. That's basically the core of your build later on. Early on, vermin expertise and survival. Alright. Speaking of the gear, so let's get to the gear. What you want to look on this? What you want to look on a weapon, for example, water talents, toxic damage. Since reaching rank 4 in Bloody Assault or any other skills, the damage became adaptive. So getting toxic damage, and adaptive damage means you deal in the damage that is the highest percentage damage you have here. So if you go into character tab, right, go into offensive tab, go into elemental stats here, toxic damage, which is counted as elemental for whatever reason, have the greatest percentage, 176 over here increase, and my adaptive damage, all this skills rank 4, gonna do like toxic damage, right? Speaking of stats, I just like want to show you what my stats were. Critical chance 39%, critical damage 254, which is a big boost for damage altogether, and attack speed important 120%. Defensive stats a little bit low on armor, but we had some reflexes going on, we had some, well, evasion going on 30%, which is big, also survivability, but not working against dot affix, obviously, a big area dot affix, and we get the 20% extra from damage reduction from ancient runes. That's what we have here as the stats. Back to other items. What important? Weapons. So what you're looking for a weapon? Looking for toxic damage first and foremost. You're looking for attack damage, right? Then one weapon probably want a critical chance, and some damage over time also good, because you're doing a lot of your damage is damage over time, right? So that's what you look for. Then I did add damage for summons over here for totems. But again, probably damage over time would be better there than a summons. Critical chance would be also better. It's for you to decide. So I'm gonna get to your question on 1B server. I'm doing a video recording here, so it's give me a couple of minutes here. And other pieces of the gear, boots and gloves. You want. This is like only pieces of gear that can roll evasion, so you want evasion on this. Alright, what else you want? Bonus speed on boots. You want attack speed on the gloves here. Another piece that rolling only is bonus experience, rolling only in a helmet, and you really want it. Absolutely want bonus experience. Whatever you do, you want bonus experience. It's just like not very obvious, but it's obvious. What else you want to roll? You want to roll flat maximum hit points, right? You see like maximum hit points over here on a helmet, 1364. At least one items you want to have this percentage to armor. The 20% of the armor will be increasing your survivability by like 5% sometimes, depending on how much of flat armor you have. And percentage to hit points as well, very good to roll. Right, flasks and rings. So I really underestimated the importance of the ring in a build. And when you get into legendary ring, when you been able to craft legendary ring, it can get you +1 to whatever talent you want, right? And so it's just really giving so much of freedom. What kind of, like, if you're missing one point where you really need specific point and specific talent, I urge you to get at least to legendary part of the rings crafting. Flask also, we have modifiers in the flask here: cooldown reduction, potion healing, and potion healing duration. That we have. For rings, I go maximum hit points and cooldown reduction, which is proccing me Winds of Ice, proccing me Ancient Runes, and proccing me Survival Spirit. Altogether, it's pretty good. Necklace is like whatever you get, right? We get very lucky, get this Corrupted Blood on necklace. So that's a gear part. We talk about stats. Another part that's very important is the stats part. And the main stat for Barbarian, the main stats you want to go very first is Resilience. So Resilience giving you maximum hit points and attack. Right, the stuff that giving you attack and hit points. It's usually main stats on the character. We're getting like over maximum here, 110, because we benefited from this. Through the planes, through end game content, you will get in this permanent points to your stats. That's how we get in permanent things. We also get in 5 permanent rings. So what do we have here? Boost effectiveness of potions. More healing. I'll take it. So we actually can use Life Force here. Increase damage dealt when hit points is high. It was a problem keeping this hit points high. Not always, but it was a little bit problematic early on. It figure out when we get our ancestral healing, it was okay-ish. So you can switch it to the extra damage. Again, the build does not have problems with damage. So maximum hit points, survivability is your survivability, right? Increase size damage, increase armor, survivability, alright. Temper damage boost when using potion. Could be useful for damage, but actually survivability over. Increase maximum hit points and sword damage, and also survivability, alright. And over here, what we choose is the sword damage become adaptive and damage taken reduce. So that damage reduction, like that's extra plus 100 points flat points damage reduction. It's not really that great, but you can see for yourself what you want here. Like maybe this divine intervention with your cooldown reduction, getting instead 300 seconds, 180 seconds could be good. Especially for last boss fight, but overall I went with Vengeful Spirit. Next stats we're improving is agility, which is giving you again attack, influencing your damage, and armor, influencing your survivability. What do we have here? Cooldown reduction on dodges, having reflexes, we have toxic damage, which is well important. Increased damage dealt and reducing common damage from weak enemies. Well, not that important. And quick reflexes. So you can think about total destruction if you have like enough cooldown reduction, but it's like so random. All right, you usually kill the boss or elite before it's can activate it. Quick reflexes, bonus duration, and common damage minus 5%. And we have a little bit points over here. So bonus damage 8%, reduce potion cooldown, and let's have like cost reduction for skills, which is you using a few hit points for skills instead of mana after you get the corrupted blood. It's not gonna kill you. Usually, most of the time, never happened to me. I don't know, everything worked so fine and never even feel the damage from this. Even taken. I thought it would be so much worse, but it was so much better. Lastly, the vermin skills. Okay, you know, one thing to say about attributes, rage skill altogether. So any damage dealt or taken enable rage generation, and once the gauge is filled, damage dealt will increase while energy costs are reduced temporarily. That's basically the class ability of Barbarian, the Rage. You don't need to press any buttons for him, it's just activated by default when your Rage is filled, and it will help you early game getting the extra hit here and there when you're gonna be struggling with the mana. Anyway, back to Vermin skill. So main skill we went here, well, increase damage dealt to enemies with high hit points. This was main. So the one that giving you a survival first. Survival's first, right? That's what we went first for. So increasing your toxic damage and vermin damage. And you want that survival for extra dodge. You can get it before for free basically. So what we have here, bonus damage, increased damage dealt to enemies with low hit points. Inspiration. Inspiration from killing enemies with low hit points. You want that inspiration, good inspiration. Grilling Strike increase damage energy cost for core skills, plus 10% to your Bloody Assault and 10% to your Ancestral Totems, because as a core skill you don't care about the actually cost of it. And again, survival here. This one we have increased damage dealt to enemies. Inspiration earned when enemies are nearby. This is the best inspiration, by the way. Right, if you're set on getting good inspiration, proximity is a good one. Permanent Shroud, not really doing that much of damage. Alright, not really doing that much of damage, but you can think about Heavy Hitter, which is again a big damage increase, 32k per hit, 96 per poison over time. But it's reducing your attack speed. Maybe it's acceptable sacrifice. Is getting like 1 extra attack every 5 attacks, or getting like that bigger damage. And maybe bigger damage is better. It depends on the situation. I went with cows here as extra, because I didn't need any of this. Vitality goods at the beginning, because you're getting 5% of maximum hit points. Energy also good at the beginning, when you didn't switch to the corrupted blood, but most of the time you already did. You have bonus damage over here, over time, damage over time 5%, and we have increased damage dealt by summons by 5%. That's all the spread, and I think we covered everything that there is to cover about the build, how it's work, whatever is good for gear, and whatever is good for. All right. And another thing to mention, like people asked me before about how you craft the vermin set, right? So first of all, you need to build it, right? You need to go to the first tab. It's pressing V on the keyboard. Get into this on level 4 of the city. There's unlocks that say unlock the ability to craft and improve vermin armor. You need to craft it. You need to spend the points, upgrade points on it, upgrade it. And when we go to Jailer next, there is a second tab over here, which is armor. It says locked, but you need to select the materials here, appropriate materials, whatever counts, and craft, like, right, that's how we unlock it. Yeah, I guess this lock symbol get a little bit misleading, because you can think that you need to do something, also like upgrade the city mechanic or whatever to unlock it, but it's not. You just need to get materials and craft it. Again, you can see the DPS bars here, you can see the DPS, the damage distribution. I was showing the video also at the very beginning, have the build work in the wild environment, and we talk about importance of everything. Hopefully didn't forget anything altogether, but thank you very much for your attention. This will be end for this YouTube video. I do appreciate it if you support the channel with a follow. It's really mean for me. It's mean that we can invest in more videos for Dragonkin, and there's a lot of builds I want to try as well. Right, guys, now to the question. 187 was saying, hi there, I have elemental question. So if play Oracle with Electrical Wall level 4 and I use the Toxic Worm, should I roll my items Lightning or Toxic? It's a matter of adaptive damage, mate, right? You need to roll one. You can roll Lightning or you can roll Toxic, whatever you prefer, but only one, because adaptive damage when you reach rank 4 over here, right? So it's added the Toxic modifier. If you're playing Lightning World with a Toxic, it's gonna add the Toxic modifier, but it's not gonna be dealing a Toxic damage by default. Alright, it's gonna be dealing, if you go into a Stat tab, over here, go to Offensive, and check your elemental stats over here. So if your toxic damage is higher percentage then your electrical damage, then you're gonna be dealing toxic damage. But if your electrical damage modifier here is higher than your toxic damage, then you're gonna be doing electrical damage, right? So you need to concentrate on one point of damage, right? So if you're rolling for items on the weapon, so there's no difference of if I use light and toxic fragments. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Not the fragments. The rolls on the rolls on weapons. All right. When you're talking about fragments itself, lightning is gonna be the fragments damage over here for Oracle, right? It's not a part of adaptive damage. For example, I have some physical damage on this skill, but it's not a part for adaptive damage. Lightning, that's what you need to roll for lightning wall, right? I don't think you can roll anything else than lightning there to begin with. It's gonna highlight in you. So there are some bugs involved, all right? We have a bug with the Bloody Assault over here, that it should scale with physical damage, right? So you cannot, if you go to reroll in sync, and you're looking at the fragment, alright, and you're looking at type of a damage you can roll with. So it says physical damage over here, alright, and a soul. So you only can roll physical damage, and physical damage is the stuff that's gonna be scaling the damage of the skill. For whatever reason it didn't. It did work with my Oracle, because I have like lightning beam damage and lightning beam skill, and it was scaling with the lightning damage in terms, but I was using a frost worm, like so, doing first damage overall with the skill, but the damage on Ancestral Greed was scaling with the lightning pieces. All right, the frost wasn't working. However, in this case, we have, for whatever reason, this should scale with physical damage, but it's not working. But it did scale me with the toxic damage. So it's you know, it's, the game is also not perfect. There are some bugs here and there. Not everything been fixed. But generally speaking, that's, if you're talking about the skill itself, rolling the modifiers on weapons, you need to roll for damage you want to deal. If you're a toxic worm and you want to deal toxic damage, you're rolling only toxic damage. You see lightning damage, you're rolling it for toxic. Also attack bonus working for everything. So attack bonus is like a really great one. You really want attack bonus, percentage, and then percentage of a type of damage you're doing, usually, which is toxic or lightning. Again, if you're talking about the Ancestral Greed, then adaptive damage doesn't really doing anything in Ancestral Greed, and the skill are gonna roll or scale with the modifier that is supposed to scale. If it's a lightning skill, it's gonna be scaling with the lightning pieces. If it's Bloody Assault, is actually physical skill, it's only gonna be supposedly to scale with physical pieces, which didn't work for me. Yeah, so the skill buffs show buffs elemental in his keywords: white, lightning, and green toxic. And I can roll in lightning and toxic damage in weapons. Is it additional then? No, it's not. It's not adding. It's gonna be taken if you roll in is a lightning or toxic damage in the weapon, or both of them. Right? It's gonna work. It's gonna take only one modifier that have the highest damage in here in elemental stats. So if you have a toxic modifier roll on the weapon, it's 176%, electric 175%. Alright, but you roll like this. Okay, let's get easier, right? You have weapon with the lightning and toxic modifier. Toxic modifier 21%, lightning is 20%. The skill only gonna be scaling with toxic because toxic is 21%. All right. So rolling both modifiers on supposedly not improve your damage. It just yeah. And you also like need to check what kind of damage your skill dealing. Alright, if you're dealing lightning damage, you're gonna be showing yellow over here. If you're dealing toxic, you're gonna be showing green. Yeah, you shoot the highest element in into elemental stats over here. About the board showing you the physical or the lightning and toxic, when you checking the skill, it's same stuff for me. It's showing me toxic, and if I have added physical damage over here, it's gonna be showing me physical. But idea is it's only can scale with the scale, right? It's easy to decide, right? If you go into to enchanter and you put in your skill and you're checking out what kind of damage there is in those modifiers over here, right? In my case, it's physical, so it's mean the skill gonna be on the scaling supposedly with physical damage. But again, there are some bugs. Sometimes it's scaling, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's when you reach rank 4, it's gonna be scaling with elemental type that you your Drake is, which didn't work for me on the previous build, but now working for me with this build. So it's like whatever. You need to check out and literally looking at this tooltip if it's increasing damage or not, and then also go and check on dummies, because sometimes the tooltip is not gonna be showing the stuff potentially. Right, mate. So is damage over time or crit damage much better than toxic plus toxic rim? Okay, let me get to this. Is it damage over time or crit damage much better than plus toxic rim? It's a debatable thing. It's if you can get good damage over time, right? You go damage over time, all right. Critical damage always good. Critical damage always good. And the first ancestral that you get in is this Clovis, which is improving your critical damage percentage and chance. So critical damage is also a big boost to your flat damage overall. So I would say critical damage can also roll for higher numbers. If you're talking about weapon, right, you can roll for something plus 40% extra critical damage. Do we have critical damage 44% over here? While critical, damage over time can roll like 25 or something. And you almost guarantee critical on every hit. So there is that. There is that. But you also do in the wall. Does the wall even doing damage over time? I'm not really familiar. It was like such a piece skill that I skip on it. So damage over time, yeah. Both in my opinion is good. Okay, so, you have a toxic plus damage on your toxic plus damage on your weapon. My question. Yeah, like on the buff I even have summon damage here, which is actually would be better to go for critical damage or damage over time. But ideal for me, ideal was getting toxic damage, getting attack damage, getting damage over time, summon damage, and critical chance and critical damage. There is like 6 attributes that was ideal for me. Most of the time, if you have toxic damage and attack damage, that's already like super good. By the way, toxic damage increasing damage over time. Toxic damage increasing damage over time, but damage over time only increasing damage over time. If you're still doing toxic damage, right? That is. No problem, no problem. Thank you very much for listening for me. Good questions, good questions. And good time for me to get some rest since it's approaching the midnight over here on my clock. So take care of yourself, guys. Stay safe, whatever you're doing, have fun with it. I really did plan to play that summon and build next, but we're gonna be seeing if you haven't gonna be playing it or not. We're gonna see him tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Till next time.